the silent chemistry happening inside you right now. Every second, without noise or warning, your body performs reactions more complex than any factory on Earth. You never feel them, yet your life depends on every single one. Most people think chemistry happens in laboratories or textbooks, but the most important chemistry unfolds inside you, constantly, silently, and flawlessly. Right now, billions of molecules are colliding, breaking apart, and reconnecting to keep you alive. And if even one key reaction fails, everything changes. To understand why this matters today, we need to rethink what the human body truly is. Not a machine, not a system of organs, but a living network of chemical reactions, balanced on a knife's edge. Modern life pushes this balance every day, often without us realizing it. At first, scientists believed the body followed simple rules. Eat food, breathe air, produce energy. But deeper study revealed something far more fragile. Every heartbeat, every thought, every movement relies on reactions that must happen in the correct order, at the correct speed, in the correct place. One tiny shift can trigger a chain reaction, a missing molecule, an excess signal, a bond that forms too slowly or breaks too quickly. The body does not fail all at once. It drifts, subtly, quietly, until symptoms finally appear. This is where the story begins. With chemistry so precise that life emerges from chaos, and so sensitive that modern habits are quietly rewriting reactions we evolved to depend on. Inside every cell, chemistry operates with relentless precision. Energy is extracted, stored, and released through reactions timed to fractions of a second. Proteins fold into exact shapes. Signals travel as molecular whispers. Nothing is random, even when it appears effortless. For decades, scientists believed these reactions were fixed, protected from the outside world. But that assumption proved dangerously incomplete. The chemistry inside you responds constantly to what you eat, breathe, touch, and feel. Modern environments introduce molecules your biology never encountered before, and your chemistry must adapt in real time. At first, the changes seem insignificant. A reaction slows slightly. Another speeds up to compensate. The system adjusts just enough to maintain balance. This flexibility is what keeps you alive. But flexibility has limits. As exposure continues, the chemistry begins to strain. Some molecules mimic natural signals, confusing cellular communication. Others interfere with enzymes, the catalysts that keep reactions flowing. Energy pathways reroute. Repair mechanisms work over time. This is where early conflict forms, not as illness, but as inefficiency, fatigue without explanation, inflammation without injury, signals crossing where clarity once existed. The chemistry still works, but no longer perfectly. What makes this tension so difficult to notice is timing. Chemical shifts happen long before physical symptoms appear. By the time discomfort surfaces, reactions may have been altered for years. The body adapts silently until adaptation becomes vulnerability. The chemistry inside you is not static. It listens, it responds, and every modern choice sends instructions at the molecular level, whether we realize it or not. As the strain continues, the body's chemistry enters a deeper conflict. Systems designed for short-term stress are forced into permanent activation. Reactions meant to switch off stay on. Others grow weaker from constant demand. At the center of this struggle are feedback loops. Chemical signals that regulate balance by amplifying or silencing reactions. When they function correctly, stability emerges. When disrupted, chemistry begins to chase itself in circles. Inflammation becomes a default setting. Energy production shifts towards speed rather than efficiency. Repair gives way to survival. None of this happens suddenly. It unfolds quietly, reaction by reaction, day after day. Scientists observing these changes noticed a troubling pattern. Many modern conditions did not stem from broken chemistry, but from chemistry working exactly as designed. Under unnatural conditions, the body wasn't malfunctioning. It was adapting to signals it was never meant to receive continuously. This is the build-up toward the emotional peak. The realization that health is not only biological, but chemical. That long-term exposure reshapes reactions at their foundations, and that reversing these changes is far harder than triggering them. Attempts to intervene often focus on symptoms, blocking one reaction, boosting another. But chemistry is interconnected. Adjust one pathway, and pressure moves elsewhere. Temporary relief can mask deeper imbalance. The conflict reaches its height here, a body trying to preserve equilibrium in an environment that constantly disrupts it. Chemistry fighting to maintain order while absorbing the cost of adaptation. Inside you, right now, reactions are making decisions, not consciously, but inevitably, and those decisions quietly determine how the future of your body will unfold. The climax of the story is not a breakdown, but an awakening. The realization that your body is not failing you. It is responding exactly as chemistry dictates. Every reaction inside you follows the same laws that govern stars, engines, and oceans. There is no judgment, only balance, pressure, and consequence. When signals overwhelm the system, chemistry adapts. When relief appears, it recalibrates. Health is not perfection. It is negotiation at the molecular level. This understanding changes everything. It shifts the question from what is wrong with the body to what instructions it has been receiving. Food, stress, air, sleep, movement. Each one is a chemical message. Each one nudges reactions towards stability or strain. The resolution is not control, but awareness. Small changes alter chemical direction over time. Rest restores balance. Simplicity reduces noise. Consistency allows reactions to recover their rhythm. Chemistry responds not to extremes, but to patterns. Modern life often disconnects us from this truth. We chase quick fixes and ignore slow signals. But the body never stops communicating. It speaks in molecules, quietly shaping energy, mood, and resilience. Understanding the chemistry within you turns health into something tangible, not mysterious, not random, but responsive, adaptive, and deeply personal. So, what do you think? Are we repeating the same mistake again?